What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss. How boss dog K poke through the door. Here to talk this boxing. Your boy just got through training, man. I'm in the hog pen. I call this the hog pen. You know, you see the gloves over there. You know, y'all see the gloves and everything right there, man. You know, the bags is behind me, but real quick, I want to talk about Terence Crawford versus avanesyan. I want to give my thoughts. Y'all see my shirt is soaked. And then I got another big shirt on underneath here. You know, when I used to prepare for my fight, this is how I used to train. You know, you see boys, they train with their shirt off. I don't do that. I think that's gay. But anyway, let's talk boxing. So Terence Crawford versus avanesyan, post-fight reaction. It went exactly how I thought it was going to go. Terence Crawford should have stopped him in 3 rounds. Terence Crawford was getting touched a little bit, but I think it's because Terence Crawford was letting avanesyan touch him. Like, avanesyan didn't have nothing that... This is a cherry pick, bro. Terence Crawford carried avanesyan, bro. He could have stopped him earlier than that. Like, it was a waste of time. You feel me? Like, it really was. You know, Terence Crawford could have stopped that boy earlier than that, and he didn't. He stopped him in the 6th round. And I told y'all, I don't want to hear him mention Errol Spence or Jermell Charlo. You know what I mean? But I just don't think that, you know, because there's some things that I saw, like his feet work was a little slow. avanesyan didn't have nothing for him. avanesyan was slow. They was trying to hype him up like, oh, he's tough, he's fast. He didn't have anything. He didn't have nothing for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Like Crawford, I gave Crawford every round. You know what I'm saying? Crawford beat him from round 1 to round 6. So I don't understand. I still don't understand why he took this fight. Like, it was a waste of time. You know what I mean? Crawford needs to drop that belt. I still stand firm on that. I think he needs to drop that belt. And, you know, if he still want to be around boxing, maybe be a promoter or, you know, fight exhibitions. But this not it, bro. Like, you fighting avanesyan. I gave Crawford every round. There was nothing, and I was telling y'all, they was trying to hype avanesyan up like, oh, avanesyan. There was nothing. Crawford was also setting him up. You know, jab, jab, making love. He was sticking avanesyan to the body with the straight left. So he was boop, boop. He was boop, boop, straight left to the solar plex. That's taking air out of you when you trying to come forward. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro, I think that, I truthfully feel like this was a cherry pick, bro. You know, like I said, Crawford should be ashamed of himself. And anybody who came out and supported that fight should be ashamed of themselves. You know what I mean? That fight was trash. That's just gonna be real. You know what I mean? A fighter like Terence Crawford needs to be in there with a high, like I said, even if it wasn't Errol Spence, right? Virgil Ortiz, somebody who potentially, it's gonna be tough. Like, they got more in their arsenal than just being tough. They was selling that David avanesyan was tough. That's all they were selling. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was trying to sell. He's tough. Man, and look what happened to him. He was looking up at the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? The boy was laid out like he was sunbathing. You feel me? So I ain't trying to hear none of that. You know, when you the best, you fight the best. That's period. I don't want to hear, and that's why I'm on y'all Bud Buddy's head and I'm on Bud Crawford head. Because even if PBC was the issue, right? Why didn't you go out there and fight tough competition? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you go out there and get a tougher opponent who can beat you? David avanesyan, you already knew what was gonna happen with that, kinfolk. We knew what was gonna happen. You was gonna knock that nigga out, and that's what happened. He wanted to keep that knockout streak going. So like I keep saying, at the end of the day, Terence Crawford should be ashamed of himself. You know, he need to drop that belt, and he need to go fight Jake Paul and stop wasting our time. You know what I mean? Talking about Charlo and Spence. He's not gonna fight them. Boss gone.